Welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space 2 on the Reawakening Update. This is Series 11, Episode number 35. I'm JC Proton, and we are picking up at turn number 58. We're playing a standard faction of the Cravers on Endless Difficulty in a fast speed game. In this episode, we're going to be fighting pirates. We're going to do a couple pirate lair invasions, one here at Corana. And looks like the Sofun's fleet met up with their smasher and is heading out. So I guess he's decided to go fight the Riftborn, I guess. We're also going to be doing a pirate lair invasion over here at Perseus. I would like to stay here and catch this fleet and attack it, but unfortunately we have a truce with them, so we can't fight them. Just like we cannot fight here at BA31, even though it's our system, we cannot attack the fleet that's there, the Unfallen Questioner that's hanging out. Similarly, there is the truce with Horatio, so I'm not able to attack the lost Horatio with my damaged scavenger, unfortunately. We have a truce offer from the Lumeris. There's only the one empire, so we're going to refuse that truce. They're nowhere near being able to force a truce on us. We're saving up our influence in case we get a forced truce from somebody in the Accord of Principled Nations, the Alliance of Three. So we want to try to maintain as much war as we can. It's getting a little tricky, you know, all this diplomacy stuff. Cravers aren't so much good with the talking. They're just good with the pew pew. Selling off of Orichalcix, supposedly. Gain control of a solar nebula. Its effects applied to AF5. So that is here. This nebula is now within the radius of AF5, so cool. So that's giving him some extra 50 dust per turn. Completed research on interspecies HR, which gives us colonial rights, which is a decent approval building. 5 approval per system level, 560 industry, and 5 Hyperion. Not too expensive. You get a unique building as well. Probably will put that in whatever star system has the highest influence production. I think it's my home system. AA Husk, I think, is the one that's going to get that unique building. I think it's pretty expensive to build. I think it's going to take a while. Pulvis production. Let's see. So impactless sites research completed. Gives us access to mercenaries and heroes on the marketplace. Okay, let's take a look at that. Marketplace, heroes. What do we got here? Okay, we got an overseer, Norn de Garrett. Oh, technologist. That's not so good. He's still worth having. Clerical corrections. Bean counters really good. Crowd controller is good. Efficiency aficionado is good. Farming logistics is good. But for technologists, they only have a couple that are planet type. Cold on system. Let's see. Industry on system and industry on cold planets. And 30% more industry on the system. I think everything else is fleet related, if I remember right. So yeah, so not super good as 10 per system level. You know, definitely worth having though. I mean, better to have them than not have them. And what else we got? We got a Lumeris counselor. Again, Lumeris good, counselor not so much. Like a Lumeris governor type administrator would be better, but still, Lumeris has the deposit value on luxury resource deposit, which is good, and the restricted supplier is good too. If you are going to have this guy's what, religious? So I'm not ever going to have religious leader, so he'll never be our senator. But still, it would be good to have him. And everybody else, we got what, four seekers, 3 counselors, and one overseer. Okay, So there's a couple I would want. I would pick up Norn de Garrett, and I'll take up this guy. They're kind of expensive, but we do have what, those 3 truces, so that's giving us an extra almost 5,000 dust per turn. Speaking of which, yeah, I think we completed our second. Yeah, we completed building our second trade company headquarters. So let's add some more luxury freighters and dust bullion freighters. Level 3, let's see, an extra 3 on each of those. And let's see, this one is out of AE, right? Yeah, that's out of the AE system. So let's call, instead of Polaris, AE Mercantile. Maybe? Seems okay. Maybe we'll think of something better, but that'll do for now. And we're 27% of the way to unlocking our third trade company headquarters. And let's see, let's go ahead and build the secondary subsidiary, I should say. That has industry 160. This one has 115. So let's go to AP. Trade Company Subsidiary. It's going to take 2 turns. If we came up with 3,300 dust, we could do it sooner. Let's see, we don't really need red sang. And we don't really need dark glitter. And we don't really need proto orchids. And we don't really need ionic crystals. And we don't really need dust water. So if we just sell 10% of each of those, that gives us plenty of money. That gives us plenty of money to go ahead and just buy this out. Boom. There we go. And you know what I want to do at Husk? I think I'm going to make Husk the Trade Clearing Bureau. And I'm probably going to have them be the culture center as well. I decided to clear out a lot of the higher cost ships and replace them with the small inexpensive ships, and that freed up a bunch of resources here. Alright, so we'll queue those things up, something like that. And let's see, Trade Company Headquarters, we got a new Trade Company Subsidiary, we got a new picket ship at AE, a new cruiser at AG. Okay. Korzavaji, he is at AG, and I remember there are approval issues there. So let's actually do this one. Get +5 approval per luxury deposit on the system. And there are three deposits there, so that brought him up another 15 points from clerical corrections. So that was definitely a good move for him. Populations are keep growing. 3 at Husk, got 2 at AG, 3 at AN. We lost another unfallen population at BA. Yeah, people are unhappy there because they got conquered. People are not a fan of getting invaded. Admiral Torvoth is level 10. The options are either extra damage per current command point, or we could go with increased maximum manpower. I think I'll take the manpower, actually, in preparation for doing some invading. The invasions are going to be coming eventually. Admiral Rayarin. Yep. Another 20% damage on fleet. Whew. That is a strong attribute. Strong skill. Founder's Keeper's Quest. Found a colony on Edisir before anyone else. Okay, where's that located? On the opposite side of the galaxy. Alright, well that's going to be someone who is not me. Alright, so let's move our fleets and conduct our battles. Let's see, this guy can come up here. Alright, let's do the fights against the pirate lairs. Ground battle, preemptive bombing. There's only 30 troops there. I'm sure the preemptive bombing will probably wipe them out. Apologies for sniffles. It's winter time now, and got a little sniffly sniffle. Alright, 25 antimatter, 50 deciduous trees, very nice, 1500 dust, cool. And we'll just head on over here to see, how's this guy doing? 7 movement left, they didn't move. Computer players sometimes do some trickiness, or they don't move. They wait to move until after you've hit end turn, and then they move, and then you can't attack them because you already hit end turn. And then by the time the turn loads in, they've already moved again, and they've basically run your blockade without you getting to fight them. So the only way to catch that is if you happen to be zoomed in on that when you advance the turn, and then as soon as you have a chance, you click attack. Otherwise, they're very sneaky that way. Picket, guard. All right, let's take a look at this fleet battle over here at Perseus. Ground attack at Perseus. And this fleet's getting low on manpower, 65. Yep, we'll do preemptive bombing. I think we need to reload with troops, with manpower. Victory is mine! Alright. What do we get? Alright, 50 titanium, 10 adamantium, and 50 dark glitter. Alright. Alright, that pirate lair is toast. Alright, let's head back to base here. We'll be able to start reloading manpower. We're down to, what, 420 out of 1100. So we'll get some manpower back next turn. Or I guess we'll arrive next turn and then get more manpower after that, the following turn. Alright. Yeah, well, that's right. We can fight at Pictor. Repair and recover. They retreated and were destroyed. Alright, well, let's go to Amosa. And we're going to be taking a chance here. If they attack, they attack. We'll just retreat. And then we'll put in an order to go to Placidus. Rejuvenation Maze. Okay, cool. It's a unique improvement. 50% health regeneration ratio on ships in orbit or in the hangar. That's a plus 50%. And you normally get, I think, 15 while you're in the hangar or in orbit. Wow. So that's something like 65% health regeneration on a fleet per turn. That is pretty good. Good to have that in a strategic location. Pick a chip. And Overwatch. So I think this scout go off lane to here. I think this scout off lane to here. And this, I might take this Overwatch, something like through here. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe, I don't know. I might take him on a really long flight where he can't be interfered with, just as a matter of just keeping an eye on things as he's flying by. See that picket and this picket can be guarding. See this guy, yeah, he's still doing this event. Stars their destination. Let's see, so he sent a probe out this way. Let's look at sending two more probes out. So if I have one going there, I could do another one there and then another one there, basically. Let's do that. I do want to take a look at it because I don't see anything at Exterbia to explore, but there is something over here. There's a ground battle remains at Fiadix. So as long as it's not guarded, then once this guy is able to move again, then I may fly over there and explore that. So far so good with not drawing an attack against me. Oh yeah, this guy's here. Cool. Alright, so let's see here. Let's do like... Oops. I did not mean to click 2 times. Oops. Totally misclicked there. Oh, I messed that up. Oh well. It happens. Sometimes my old man hands just don't work the way I want them to. Alright, well, that'll be alright. Just kind of taking a peek. Taking a peek, man. Yeah, he's done for the turn. And this scout here. Yeah, he can just fly. And I think that's most of it. We're saving up our influence so that if anybody in this alliance demands truce against me, hopefully I'll be able to refuse it. We are getting close to being able to fight this guy. I think he's still a couple turns out. He's looks like 7 moves away, seven movement points, and he only has 5, so he'll be arriving turn after next. And we'll engage him, and then we'll get the bastion, and then we'll proceed with the plan to go attack and invade Infinite Factory. So that'll be pretty good. And our fleet, how strong is this fleet? We're already at 9,700 with 45,000 hit points. This fleet over here is at 12,000 with 39,000 hit points. Their defense is less than 4,000 though. Our defense is over that. Yeah, 6,700, 6,500, 6,600, something like that. So yeah, once we get the bastion and then we add in these 2 ships, that'll be a nice little bit more, right? Couple of anvils there. Yeah, that fleet should be plenty strong to take down the fleet and then do a ground attack. So let me look through here. Got a couple of cruisers that can come north. Yeah, I think we're just going to hang out. I think that's actually about it for the turn. Looks like our next hero might be an overseer. 62% of the way. Science per turn is at 9,000. So we're hanging in there on approval. We're at 20 of 15. I'll fiddle around a little bit off camera to try to help these guys out with the lower approval. Try to move populations around a little bit. I'm cool with our laws. So far, so good. We haven't had to run Toys for Boys yet. I'm going to try to not run it if I don't have to. I want our industry to stay as strong as we can. Our research is universal aerodynamics, and then we're doing adamantium electroplating to get the full reserves battle tactic, and then deniable operations for Craver Dark Ops, and that'll unlock tier 5, and then we'll upgrade everything. All our military fleets are going to get upgraded, and whew, Galaxy better look out. We're going to start getting a lot more dangerous then. And let's see, as far as trade routes go, we are still the only one with trade routes. So it's looking good on us winning the quest. Ghosts and Dust, which will give us, a little bit of dust and influence. All right, well, I guess that's it for this turn. We'll see y'all in the next episode. Thanks, everybody, for watching.